in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs. The Nittany Lions will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Temple's offense will get first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. And he'll be smacked to the ground. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the...
Point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt goes out of bounds. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Swings it out to his running back. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick completion on the out route. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. On the option. Now the pitch. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying the run, it's Smith. Fighting off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Running inside. It's Hansen. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back,
there's a crease. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull one or two guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
Penn don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
This is a designed run. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Give. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Powers through the defender. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll bring it out. It's Mason. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated too because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away.
Number 7 on to kick it away.
You couldn't dial it up much better than... The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be third and long. Looking for a big gain. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return. Can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The run inside. It's Smith. And he could not get loose on the run. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Over the middle, it's Smith. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that's the danger on 3rd and short as a defense, right? You line all those bodies up close to the line of scrimmage. If you let the running back into the 2nd level, you know it's going to be a big one. A nice effort that time by the safety, making a touchdown-saving tackle.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback moving. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give is to Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Temple! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's tackled right there, but a good job.
36.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together.
Could be an alley. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight they wanted to force-feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the... Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Makes the catch. It's Clark. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Smith. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Temple lining up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits ground into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Beck. They've got the screen set up. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Pocket breaking down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Gets it out across the 40. Stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. The throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job looking it in and securing the catch.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He wants to throw it again. It's complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or linebackers on receivers. Nice execution by the offense, getting the free first down.
The play action fake. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8. happen. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Turning it on! They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Aggies with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside the link. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just prove it.
There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Beck. That's caught, it's Sowell. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
The run inside. It's Hansen. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They'll run it. It's Hansen. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's Peoples. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much.
Easy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't make the connection. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Running inside, it's Smith. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the catch. It's Bermudez. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Smith takes the handoff. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And his throw is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. Nice move there. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
To the air, it's Beck. Under fire, buying some time. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Punt is on its way. Pulls it in at the 25. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way. Or he's pushed out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drop.
Here's a little room there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Smith's got it. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll run the screen. Stop right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night.
And that is why this punter... score.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. That internal clock is get him for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
How good is this pass rush right now? In the last play, they get the sack, setting them up on the 1-yard line. And then you know they're licking their chops. These guys are all pinning their ears back on the last play, knowing, hey, we just got him a second ago. We can go get him again, and they do, getting the safety.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking everywhere for coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking for room. It's Hansen. Picks up the first down. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Headed into the 4th quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that
maybe a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game.
Makes a grab and room to run. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Chase. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Bermudez. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trying play action. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The run inside. It's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be...
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Running inside. It's Hansen. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Here's a give to Peoples. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wallace. Finding some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a 1st down on every single play they run.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find what...
Tight end trying to get in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
How confident are you pounding the football now? You get in this situation, 3rd down, you were very unsuccessful. It's 4th down, it's short. What's the play I know I can go to get this 4th down and get this touchdown?
He just gets back to the line. Fails, and they'll take over at the 4. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. The Owls in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. On 4th down, going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Good. The football on downs.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. The run inside. It's Wallace. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Plows through the defense. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Tempo lines up quickly.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Bring in the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. There's a long and storied history of